Pate. Comfy blanket. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Let us pop out the chat. Move this guy over here. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, Gem Jar, I'm so sorry. I tried to get on closer to like 6:30, but my boss, around like 2, 3 p.m., he's like, hey, book these flights. Hey, do this. And then I got an email. Hey, where's the catering? Hey, where's... And it's like, I've been awake since 7. Could have done all this in the morning. So, it wasn't bad. Like, chill day. It's just hilarious how, like, everything started to happen, like, right at the same time. And then, I have to finish Sunrise on the Reaping by next week, Friday, which means I have to start this today. So I had to tab. I had to pick out my tabs. Thanks for the heart me. And for those who want to join on YouTube, I am on YouTube Live if you're watching me on TikTok. If you're already on YouTube and you're like, why did she say that? Because I'm also live on TikTok. So TikTok is not going to stay, guys. It is not going to stay. We're not even holding out to hope at this time. So be sure that you're following me on... I'll still be posting on Instagram. I don't want to, but my priority is going to be Blue Sky and YouTube. I'll try to remember tomes. There's a lot of things that I'll try to remember. Why are you acting so funky? Anyways, sorry. But we're here. Hello. Hi. I have a marathon in less than a week. I have a marathon in 7 days. So instead of caffeinating, I caffeinated earlier, and I'm going to be focusing on hydrating. So make sure y'all got your waters and stuff. Hydrate too. I did not have vacation. I was at work. Majority of my travels are always working. Although, when I go to Boston for the marathon, the first 2 days will be vacation-esque. I'm going to be meeting some of my absolute favorite marathon athletes of all time. I'm currently reading a book by Dina Castor. And I'm going to be meeting her again, because I already met her in 2011. But I'm hoping this time she can sign her book for me. I'm probably going to be hunting for some other athlete books so that said athletes can sign them. When I get a Blue Sky. You should get a Blue Sky right now. And the thing is, so Blue Sky has an app called Skylight Social, and it's very similar to TikTok. And Mark Cuban is funding it. So this is like... the only billionaire we actually care about, who actually cares about the people, he's funding Skylight Social. Sorry, cat. And so right now, if you're posting videos on Skylight Social, or if you're posting videos on Blue Sky, they transfer over to Skylight Social. So your videos are getting like early views. So there's that. Still got to train your algorithm. So at first it's going to be kind of wonky, but if you remember your early TikTok days, it was the same thing. What order to read Hunger Games? By publishing order. So it'll be Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay, then The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then Sunrise on the Reaping. Some people say that you can read Sunrise on the Reaping whenever because they're technically prequels, but at the same time I've heard that there's crucial information in here that plays into Sunrise on the Reaping. So I've heard it more so recommended do not skip this book to get to Sunrise. So, oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah, Hunger Games is... whew. As of right now, the Capitol is playing with District 12, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to District 13. So, it is quite the series, let me tell you. Christina, all I see in the chat is squirrel. I knew that would be a fun one. Not yet. I have not read R.F. Kuang yet. So I have, that's Poppy Wars, Babel, and Yellowface, right? I haven't read them yet. I have Babel. I am working to get Poppy Wars. Blackwell's might have a sale coming up, and I'm looking to see if Poppy Wars is going to be part of that sale. Because I want the UK covers of Poppy Wars, so have not read it yet. Cassie, I work with the broadcast team, so we just travel around the US and broadcast tournaments. called Wheel of Time. I'm so happy for you. I was trying to like buy those books, and then I realized I'm not going to get to those quite yet. I will, but I'm not going to get to them quite yet. But the covers that I want have the Amazon logo on them. And I hate that. But those are, they're just the floppy, long, tall paperbacks. Those are the ones that I want. And it's like, freaking Amazon. Anyways, it's unless I do have book one. Nice. Have you ever seen the Hunger Games? Oh, I've seen the Hunger Games movies on repeat all the time. For sure. It's interesting because I've only ever read the books once. So I did a reread recently. And you just get a lot more in depth as to what is happening. On screen, they do a really good job at portraying everything, but in the books, it's a lot more in depth. Finishing Illface now. Finished Babel. Can't wait to start Poppy War. Awesome. Having trouble putting them down. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. I have not done Divergent yet, believe it or not. Like, I think I stopped reading when Divergent was coming out. Divergent, Red Queen, that whole era of books is when I stopped reading, and it's just adulthood kicked in. And all I did was like reread my comfort reads. I'd read Aragon several times, but I wasn't like avidly reading like I used to. For like 6-7 years, I stopped reading. So I am on major catch-up mode. So I have the Divergent series, haven't read it yet. Read ACOTAR or When the Moon Hatched. I would say When the Moon Hatched. That's me as a bias because I feel like everyone talks about ACOTAR. Book 3 of the Four Horsemen. Oh, nice. I love Divergent movies, but books are far superior. They usually are. Hunger Games books. This is not the new book that I am reading. This is the book before. So you have the 3 Hunger Games books, and then you have... Technically, this is book 0, and then The Sunrise on the Reaping is book 0.5. But this is the 4th Hunger Games installment to be published, if that clarifies things. Never read Aragon. Oh, I love Aragon. I am obsessed with it. Arya is my girl. If you've ever read the audiobooks, Gerard Doyle does a fantastic job of the series, but he does not do the females... He doesn't do the women justice in their voices. Arya sounds like this airy fairy. She's really a kick butt type of chick. And, like, don't mess with her. And, I could go on and on. But it's time to read. I'm glad we all love books, but it's time to read. So I'm going to start the timer. You guys got 1 minute to grab your books and drinks and snacks. I am going to turn on my fan because it's actually getting very warm in Texas. Why am I so short? Oh, wait. Maybe I should turn on the light. There we go. And then turn off the light. There we go. Okay. Short people problems. Oh, extra very serious at the moment. Light Lark. Ooh, I have not done Light Lark yet. Alex Astor is really cute in her videos, though. Thanks, Hamish James. This is my Zen space where we read and detox from the day. Paperback before getting it. All right, you got 10 seconds now, miss. Just finished Sky Shade. Mando un poco de calor para acá. Christina, don't ask and you shall receive. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everybody. Ooh, right at the next page. How did that go for everybody? Finished book 3, downloaded book 4, and my e-reader gave me a black screen. Ugh, glad it's up and running now. I'm back to using my magnet cats as bookmarks. Because why not? Oh, man. I thought this was... I didn't know this took place after the war, so... I'm curious if Suzanne Collins is ever going to write a book of, like, the beginning. Excuse me. Captain 40 Iron Flame, you are not a slow reader. We have been through this. No such thing as slow readers on my page. Yeah, Regina, the video quality is significantly different on YouTube. I have been able to play with a lot of settings. Got a better camera, got a better microphone. I need to learn how to... I know there's a way for me to, like, embed music into the live so that I'm not just playing off of a speaker. But yeah, YouTube, I'm playing with that a lot more. Veronica, read with me. Read with me. Read with me. Also because I haven't read Phantasma, so I'm voting for this one. I love magnetic bookmarks. Just finished Iron Flame. Awesome, Nick. How are we? How are we doing? Thoughts and prayers. Can't stand reading because I'm so irritated about work drama. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alex. Welcome to Zen Space. Bitter Pill to Swallow. Is that the name of the book? Invincible Comic Chapter? Is that the name of a book? Are y'all just throwing words at me? Potato Redskin Lizard. That is how I feel. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do hot Cheetos or not. I'm not used to not having caffeine right now. Like I had caffeine earlier, but I need to be able to go to sleep. Invincible is a comic and TV show. Oh, gotcha. When the moon hatched, I'm off to an adventure. Yay, miss. Downloading Onyx Storm as we speak. That is fantastic. Yeah, Nick. I'm glad you're doing it like right after the other. Take your time with it. Onyx Storm has a ton of information. But it's good that you're reading it immediately after Iron Flame because there's like no summarizing. She just jumps right into it. Hey, no, out of there. I don't want to hear it. That is not for you to climb. How many things do I have to pile in front of my computer so you don't climb it? Child. Does it make a difference for you if we watch on YouTube or TikTok? So, I can monetize on TikTok, but to be honest, every TikTok live, I might average like 20 cents maximum. Like I am not making money off of TikTok lives. So I'm on TikTok live because a lot of people are still on TikTok. I'm doing YouTube lives because TikTok is going to go away. I think we got less than 2 months now and it's going to go away. Like China said, we are not selling. We don't. Xena, I'm going to throw something at you. Get out of there now. I'm going to close the door again. Sorry. Anyways, TikTok is going away, so I figured the more I do YouTube reading sprints, I keep saying I'm gonna do a YouTube video, I'm sorry. I'm kind of making TikTok videos, so that I can put them across other platforms and build a following there, but, like, on YouTube, I think I have, like, less than 500 followers, so I'm just kind of, like, working both, but, yeah, a lot of people aren't on YouTube. They aren't watching YouTube lives. They're still on TikTok. But just giving y'all a heads up, TikTok is going away. So if y'all want to ever gradually merge over, I am on YouTube live right now. What up, Billy? If you didn't like the other 2 books, I will be enjoying it. Nick, you will absolutely love it. It is a lot more complex, but you will absolutely love it. Breaks your heart and has hilarious banter, just like Iron Flame. Songbird and Snakes. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's taking place in a whole different perspective, like a whole different time, I guess. Like I thought it was like this is how the Hunger Games started. But it actually takes place a few years after. So, interesting to see. I was worried about reading it because I did not want to like Snow. I don't want to like Snow. And I feel like this is one of those, like, villain origin stories where I'm gonna, like, be sentimental towards Snow. So, that's where I am. That's where I be. Xena, I am gonna kick you out of this room. You can play with your toy or jump on my lap. Xena. Come here. Come here. If you climb back there one more time, I am closing the door to this room. She keeps trying to jump on my computer. I'm sorry. Personally, I wasn't. Okay, that gives me hope, Billy. If you were not sentimental for Snow, that is fantastic. Starting a new book. I'm starting new Twilight? Do you mean like Twilight, but it's new for you? How far are you? I just started, Courtney. I just started in this last sprint, so I'm only on page 25. Just started it. I was reading another book, but then I realized I have to do Sunrise on the Reaping by next Friday, and I haven't done Ballad of Songbird and Snakes, and I don't think I'll be able to read this weekend because I will be traveling for the Boston Marathon. So I might be able to read, but just for safety, I wanted to, like, if I start Sunrise on the Reaping on Tuesday, then I have hopes of getting it done by book club. That is my goal. That is my hope. That is my prayer. I hope it happens. But afterwards, I don't know. Like, I was reading another book, We Are Not From Here, and it's about 3 teenagers that are trying to escape Guatemala and go through Mexico to get to the U.S. border and claim asylum. And I really wanted to finish that book. But again, it was like, hang on, my local book club is going to be meeting and I won't get this done. So I'm hoping to jump back into that book probably afterwards, because I also want to read a book about my favorite marathoner this weekend. I'm just ambitious. That's the word. Ambitious. Too ambitious. Reading Crown of Midnight, about 150 pages in. Oh, awesome. Crown of Midnight. Oh, yeah, you haven't even gotten to the bulky books yet. Why is that out of order? Oh, it's not out of order. Okay, I see what I did there. Currently listening to House and Blade on the 4th novella. So many books a little time. I've been doing so good about not buying books unless they were brand new special editions, Barnes & Noble editions. Like, I've been good about not buying books. Then you go to half-price books. Oh, Lady Cab Driver, trust me. Going to Atlanta, I texted my siblings both times when I was safely on the plane. Like, we're taking all precautions. Today, it was either today or it was yesterday, they detained an American citizen that was traveling domestically. They were detaining an American citizen, and Trump said that any American criminals he plans on essentially revoking citizenship and deporting. So there's a lot going on. Yeah, Billy, I have to because Sunrise on the Reaping, my local book club, is doing next week. Thanks for subscribing, Veronica. I need to do more for subscribers. I think I still have Christmas stickers up, and I am so sorry. I keep thinking this app is gonna go away, so I'm like, I'm not gonna advertise subscriptions because what's the point? So I still haven't advertised subscriptions, and I'm sorry there's still like Christmas cat stickers for subscribers. I'll add some new ones. What are you doing? This is Xena. She owns the live. Yes, you. I know. I love you. I love I don't know why my Bluetooth speaker is all jacking up. But that's just Kitty. Oh, I know. I've been doing really good about not going to the bookstore, but I literally just wanted to get one book. And when I went to get that one book, I could not believe my luck in finding all the other books. Sanderson books, Ascendant series, one after the other, after the other, after the other. I'm trying to maximize my audiobook listening time. Like when I'm at work, I'm trying to listen to like one audiobook. When I'm running, I'm listening to a different audiobook, which I normally listen to the same audiobook at the same time, but I'm currently listening to Pirate's Life for Tea. I'm not gonna lie, I am so bored with that cozy fantasy. Like, I want to know what happens regarding the dragon eggs. But I'm so bored with their banter and their relationship drama. I'm like, I don't care. So I'm having a hard time with that series. It's not bad, I'm just bored. So I'm hoping it picks up because I don't want to DNF it. Oh, nice. I don't think I've read a Chloe Walsh book yet. Keep seeing the movies in my head as I read. Hunger Games is so good. It is so good. Oh, 30 minutes. Happy reading. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Leave my book alone. Glitch. Glitch. right. How did that go for everyone? Feels like the next sprint might be a Hot Cheetos kind of sprint. Not bad, not bad. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. I don't know why my Bluetooth speaker keeps cutting in and out like that. I think there's interference somewhere, but tonight it keeps cutting. Page 43 of The Hour of the Star. Chapter 5 of Internment. Dude, right? 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 Internment? Okay, guys, I have a Roman Empire book. Like, I will never forget Internment. Halfway through the book, I remember I was praying for a happy ending only because I needed to have some kind of hope for the real world. It was almost like, tell me how you solved this. Give me your tips and advice. Like, Internment gets so intense, and it has gotten even more relevant today than when I started reading it. So, Internment. Please read it. Oh my god. I haven't stayed up late. It came damaged. No. I haven't stayed up late to finish a book since like I was a teenager. Like, I'm really good at, all right, I'm done. I'll finish the rest tomorrow. Walk away. And it's not that I don't like the stories. I'm just like, I like the bed more. I like sleeping a lot more. I stayed up till like 1:30-ish. Like, it was like 11. I was like, let me just read one more chapter and then I'll go to bed. Like, I'll just read a chapter because we had just finished work late. I was tired. So then I opened the book. And it was like 1:30 when I finished the book. I was like, I can't stop. I cannot stop. It is, oh my gosh, way too close to home right now. Way too close to home. And it just gets even more intense. Especially with the things that have been happening in the last 2 to 3 days. That book is an instruction manual. That book is an instruction manual, and the progressive moments are checkboxes. I'll make a video. I'm just like trying to figure out how to word what I want to word, because I never know how to give reviews without making it a spoiler. God, that book is my Roman Empire. It is my top book of the year, for sure. I cried. Like, I don't cry often in books. I can count on one hand the amount of books that have made me cry. And I was just like, I was laying down on a bed reading this book, and I remember like I'm like sobbing, and I put the book aside, and I'm still sobbing because I can't believe it, and I'm like, was I just like sleep deprived? Like, no, it was so good. You guys need to read Internment. I gotta return the library book tomorrow because I still haven't returned it. Somebody else has to read that book. And so my biggest authors for you guys to follow, if I am definitely for authors that are also activists for human rights. Your opinion to yourself. I love following Victoria Aveyard, Emily Rath, the author of Iron Widow. I'm so sorry, I always forget how to pronounce her name. I need to practice pronouncing her name. And now Samira Ahmed, if you follow her on Instagram, her posts are amazing. How the president wants to make things great again. Oh yeah, Regina. It gets even. Let me see if I can read a line. The good thing about this book is that I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not spoiling anything because it's already happening. That's the sad part. Okay. What is this one? Oh. This is great. Again, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just reading you guys a book. Written in 2019. 2019. You need to understand that the president operates like the Constitution is a blank slate. His party holds the Senate and the House. No one is challenging him. People won't even call him out on his blatant lies. Everyone needs to read this book. Everyone has to read this book. People that aren't in tune with what's going on politically, I understand things are getting very, very heavy, but you need to understand that individuals that look like me are heavily affected in this day and age. And this book is talking about Muslim Americans because that was his target audience in his first presidency. So, very, very relevant. Very relevant. Oh my gosh, please guys, get this book. Internment. Oh my god! Come on. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. I also need to redo... I need to redo my entire bookshelves. I keep saying that I will, and I haven't yet. But, I have extra shelves, so I'm gonna kind of like be squishing my bookshelves a little bit to fit my books better. My school fired the teacher for calling her student the wrong name. For calling a student the wrong name? Like on purpose? Or like, hi Julie, my name is Jules. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna have to look into that story to see what the specifics are. But I wouldn't be surprised if they use that as an excuse to fire someone they don't want. The world is crazy right now. It's insane. Please stay educated. I know things are heavy, but trust me, if you are not affected by what's going on today, I am happy that you are privileged to be of a certain visual representation, but we also need your help. So, their chosen name? That's what I don't understand. We called Ted Cruz Ted Cruz. I love that article where it's like, preferred to be called Ted, doesn't like preferred names. He was used by a preferred name. Florida didn't like that. I mean, it's the exact same connotation as a nickname. The exact same thing as a nickname. Xena. Out of there. Like, I tried so hard for my friends to call me Chris, and it didn't stick. I always wanted to be Chris. I always said that if I ever had a girl, I would name her Joanne, just so I could call her Joe. Because when I saw the movie Twister, I was like, her name is Joe? That's awesome! Like, I tried so hard to get, like, a short, cool name, and nobody stuck with it. Florida. Yeah. I'm glad Emily Rath escaped Florida. I'm looking at options. Definitely looking at options. For now, yeah. For now, things are interesting. And I don't know, guys. I'm honestly at a point where I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss of, like, what to think, what to do, what to think about doing. Especially, like I said, they already detained an American citizen for 5 hours. Hello. I'm reading this one, so I think I will have a lovely night. I don't know how late I'll be going tonight, guys, because I did start 30 minutes later than what I wanted to. I didn't put a schedule this week because here's the thing. My marathon's on Monday, so I have to prioritize sleep. I have to prioritize food. I have to prioritize my job, so I didn't want to make a schedule. So, like, if we get off before 10, we get off before 10, but I really have to be on top of my recovery this week. Oh, yeah, we are, miss. Heck yeah, we are. We are. Like, we're not over exaggerating. When we say constitutional crisis, we're not just making up words. We're not saying, oh, things are bad. No, like, we are in a constitutional crisis right now. It is happening. You have three powers. You have three powers that put themselves in check. If you have one power on top of the other, it's turning, right now, it is a dictatorship. If he continues to not listen to anybody else and everyone's like, well, he's in charge. That's not how the presidency works. If you think presidents are meant to be in charge of everything and be the final say, you are thinking of the wrong country, and we don't have a king. So, constitutional crisis. We are at a huge turning point in the nation. It's not going to be like it ever was before. So, I saw a video of a Republican, and she was like, she was talking about the ones that are like, we don't agree with what's going on. And it was just such an honest video that everyone in the comments was like, thank you. Like, we just wanted to hear somebody from your side acknowledge this is bad. So, anyways, back to another political story. 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everybody. Yep. Excuse me. How did that go for everyone? Come on. Huh. I think I'll do one more sprint. You guys tell me if you would be awake enough for a 40-minute sprint or keep it at 30. Like, I know we all want to read a lot, but honestly, like, I think I'm good to stay awake for a 40 minutes if we want to do a 40-minute sprint. One vote for 40. Yeah, we'll do that because I know I started later than usual, but I'm still trying to go to bed pretty good. This will be the break I'm taking. Nice. Finally in 400s. Nice. I know we're all fresh and awake. Okay. Need to dive into Bloodmark. Yes. I know I hate that the next book isn't out yet. Story of our lives. We spend more time rereading for the next book that's coming out. But it's a good series. 40 sounds good. Yeah, Bloodmark, Oathbound, Legendborn, Bloodmarked, Oathbound. Fantastic, crazy series. I need to get back to fantasy. Yeah, I rarely do 40 minutes because sometimes at the 25-minute mark, I'm like, is the timer done yet? But at the same time, I don't want to do 2 more 30-minute sprints because then I'll be closer to 10:30. So I just figured, so I can go to bed on time, we'll just do a 40-minute-er. A 40-er. 40-ish. But I'm getting some good headway in this book. I like Lucy. And I don't like liking characters that, you know, I haven't seen Lucy. Oh my gosh. Lucy is... No, I don't want to know because I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back to my other books. Because I'm pretty sure Lucy is in the other books. If anybody has read the Hunger Games trilogy, only type yes or no. Only type yes or no. Is Lucy mentioned in the original trilogy? Like, I almost feel like Lucy was the mom's best friend, but I feel like I also have that wrong. Is Lucy mentioned in the original Hunger Games? Just a yes or no. I don't want any other explanation. Favorite character from the Hunger Games? Probably Flynn. Finnick. Sorry, not Flynn. Finnick. Finnick is probably one of my favorites. Team Gale. Team Gale. Hi, Julie. Hello. Thanks for the squirrels, guys. That's just fun to say. Squirrel. On wanting Suzanne Collins to write a story about... Yes, because it's like... It was almost like an instant disappointment when I read this book and it's talking about, like, years after the war. I'm like, hold up. But she's popping these books out, right? And people are talking about a book from... What's her face? Oh my god, what's her face? May the odds be ever in your favor. This is a brain fart moment. Effie! There's rumors about a book being written regarding Effie. And I'm like, alright, if she's just like popping out, it just zoomed on your face? Did it really? I don't have any effect. If she's popping out books, so we've got Snow, we've got Haymitch, rumors of Effie, we have to have like a whole prequel. Hopefully. I wish. Yes. Sunrise on the Reaping, I believe, has already been casted, or it is being casted. Thank you for the answers on no, guys. Okay, so I can't remember what the mom's best friend's name is, but not Lucy. Katja. They're either casting for Sunrise on the Reaping or they have casted. When they are casting, that means a lot of the pre-production is already done. And they basically already have a green light for production. A lot of shows get picked up, HBO picked up this book, Netflix picked up this book. That doesn't mean anything. It means they bought the rights so that nobody else can make the movie, so that if they feel like doing it, they'll do it. Sunrise on the Reaping, from my understanding, if I remember correctly, has already gotten all the way through to casting. Let me look this up, because I don't want to be saying this wrong. Let me see. News, maybe? To film in July. Okay, so it's set to film in July. So if it's gonna film in July, then that means casting will be done by June, hopefully. Sometimes contracts aren't even complete until, I've been on movies where the contract's not even complete until, like, the day before the movie starts. So if everything goes well, things should be complete by late June, which means production offices would start pre-production, set in July, by next month, which means they're probably hiring crew right now. So yeah, if Verity is right and they're going to be filming in July, then that's really good news, because that means that everything that needed to happen to set up the film crews start is already working out. Watched the Hunger Games movies, read the books, haven't read Sunrise on the Reaping or Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, but if you've watched the movie, is the book better? I have not read I'm reading Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, and I'm going to watch the movie afterwards. Because with Hunger Games series, what I found is obviously the books are way better. The movies are fantastic. The movies do the best that they can to stick to a true adaptation of the book. But the books are able to have a lot more details, elaborate more on the emotions. So I feel like the books are always going to be better. So I'm reading the books first before I go into the movie. So I haven't read the movie for Ballads and Songbirds and Snakes yet. I'm starting the beginning next after the last Abby Jimenez. Nice. It's only about the rights to do it. Almost buying the pretty collection of Hunger Games. I'm nothing against those that want them. They are beautiful books. I love bright colors. But nothing in those covers has to do with the Hunger Games. Like the bright colors with flowers, I'm like, I guess the Capitol, but I'm like, I don't know. I prefer my old school hardcover spines. My Hunger Games are... Where are my Hunger Games? My Hunger Games are below my Quokka plushie. But... What up, Aaron? But I was happy that their hardcover books match the size. And even if they don't have the arrow, like, they have their own little embellishment because it's obviously not part of the trilogy. So I like that they match. I like that they all have the Scholastic's Press. Like, the fact that this still matches, the Scholastic's Press still matches the original Hunger Games. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, they're pretty. I'm just like, why? Ugh. Finish 2 books tonight and pick my next read tonight. Awesome, Elizabeth. Sorry for the sniffles. So pretty, but it doesn't fit the book. Yes. Essentially are definitely on my radar. It's good so far. Like, it's a fun read. I haven't gotten to anything intense or crazy. I put a series flashback tab because it mentioned something that I was like, oh yeah. What was that one about? Oh, the mention of a character. And then, is that a quote or a funny moment? Oh, that's a foreshadowing tab. So not too much tabbing has happened, which is fine. I feel like it's gonna get deeper. I want deep earth tones. Yeah, I feel like if they matched the colors of our current covers with some embellishment, that would have been okay, but the oranges and the yellows, I'm like, what is this? I mean, make that an Effie series. Maybe the Effie edition. I would have named those Hunger Games Effie edition. That probably would have worked out. And if the publisher's logo, yes. And the fact that Hunger Games came out so long ago, and the publisher logo still matches, fantastic. I just realized my Skittles are in another room. I'm reading We'll Always Have Summer before I start watching the series on Prime. Nice! I'm reading Sparrow right now. It's been good so far. Yeah, I know. I remember when I think Tor changed their logo halfway through a fantasy series, an older one. I'm like, why? Why? Twisting spine prints are the worst. So this will be the last sprint, but we'll go ahead and do 40 minutes. We usually land right on time when I start at 6:30, but we started at 7 today, so. Oops. Sorry. Alright. 40 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna grab my Skittles. Last sprint of the night. Let's make it count. Yay! I did 100 pages tonight. It's actually pretty cool considering it's a shorter night than usual. Yeah. So, I got that much done in my book, which isn't bad. I know, I feel like Sunrise and the Reaping is slightly bigger. I don't know. I have to... I don't know, I gotta compare the sizing. I really don't remember. I'll be going to bed early this week. Eating good food as I munch on Skittles and Hot Cheetos. I really need to, like, not do that this week, actually. Reading is gonna be tough if I don't have my Hot Cheetos. I'm liking the books. Katie, I don't read fast. Every book has different font sizes. So, I've read books where I only do 10 pages every 30 minutes, and I've read books where I read 30 pages. It depends on the font size. So, I don't believe in slow readers or fast readers. I believe in font size, margin spacing, line spacing, page size. All of that plays a factor. So, no such thing as a fast or slow reader. Alright, where's my mouse? I need to do YouTube first. YouTube! Get my mouse so I can turn off the Tubi of you. There it is. Alright, YouTube. Let's see, you got to page 145 of 291. Awesome! If you guys don't already follow me on YouTube, please follow me on YouTube. We all know that TikTok is not gonna stay. China is not gonna sell. So I will be slowly moving things over to YouTube. I am doing YouTube reading sprints live. So I was live on YouTube this entire time. So YouTube, thank you so much for popping in. I will catch you guys on the next one. Good night.